Imagine waking up each day, pouring your heart into everything you do, whether it's your relationships, job, or personal projects, only to feel like your efforts go unnoticed. Like you're screaming at the top of your lungs, but all you hear back is silence. This struggle is a silent battle many face in the quest for recognition and self-worth. The craving to be valued, not just for what we do, but for who we are, is a universal desire that transcends age, occupation, and status. Now, let's journey back over 2 millennia to ancient Greece and Rome, where Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus grappled with these same questions of value, purpose, and self-worth. Despite the chasm of time and the evolution of society and technology, the essence of our human struggles remains unchanged. Stoicism offers not merely philosophical concepts, but a practical toolkit for navigating the complexities of daily life. These ancient strategies, honed through centuries of observation and reflection, are surprisingly relevant for today's challenges. Reflecting on the timeless lessons of Stoicism, we arrive at a crucial crossroad, one that compels us to question the very foundation of our worth. Does the true measure of our value lie in external accolades and achievements, or in our character, actions, and responses to life's trials? The 9 Stoic strategies we're about to explore promise not just insight but action, providing ways to elevate your sense of value beyond the superficial to something more profound and enduring. If you've ever felt overlooked or undervalued, the journey ahead is about changing that narrative. This isn't just about Stoicism. It's about transforming your life with practical, actionable wisdom. So whether you're new here or you've been with us, gear up. This journey is about growing, building resilience, and embracing the kind of wisdom that stands the test of time. Ready to see how? Stay with us as we explore the secrets to not just being seen, but being valued for who you truly are. Lesson 1. Value your time. Let's start with something we all have but often squander without a second thought: our time. Every morning, the alarm clock rings, marking the start of another day. It's easy to hit snooze, roll over, and let valuable minutes slip away into oblivion. We often find ourselves saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," postponing not just tasks but our dreams and aspirations. This habitual delay not only steals our time but also diminishes our sense of worth and potential. The core challenge here isn't just about managing time, it's about valuing it as our most precious resource. The common struggle we face is the illusion of unlimited time. We treat days as if they are endless, pushing what truly matters to someday, which sadly often never comes. This conflict between knowing time is finite and acting as if it were infinite leads to a life filled with regrets and what-ifs. As Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. The resolution lies in adopting a Stoic approach to time management, recognizing each moment as a non-renewable resource and acting with purpose and urgency. Imagine the profound shift in your life when you start each day with a clear intention, focusing on what truly matters and cutting out the noise that distracts you from your purpose. By valuing your time, you signal to yourself and others that your life, your goals, and your contributions are of immense value. This mindset not only elevates your self-worth but also inspires those around you to consider how they spend their own time. Reflecting on Seneca's wisdom, ask yourself, how can I act today to make the most of the time I've been given? Let this question guide your actions and decisions, making each day a testament to your value and your legacy. Lesson 2. Take care of yourself. Think about it. You are at the end of your rope with a schedule packed from dawn till dusk, with tasks tailored to the needs and wants of others rather than your own. It's like you're a smartphone constantly in use, its battery draining faster than it can recharge. This scenario isn't just familiar. It's a reality for many, leaving us feeling depleted, undervalued, and sometimes invisible. The conflict here runs deep. It's the internal struggle between the desire to be there for others and the often overlooked necessity to prioritize our own well-being. It's a balancing act that many get wrong, tipping the scales toward burnout rather than harmony. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once advised, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote cuts to the heart of our dilemma, reminding us that the foundation of a fulfilling life starts with looking inward and caring for oneself. Embracing this Stoic principle means understanding that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. By ensuring our own cup is full, we equip ourselves to give more genuinely and effectively to others. This shift in perspective isn't just about self-preservation. It's about enriching our capacity to contribute to the world around us. So how can we start putting ourselves first, in a way that deepens our value both to ourselves and to those we interact with? Reflect on this and consider small daily acts of self-care that can lead to a more balanced and respected existence. Curious about how this foundation of self-care can be built upon to further enhance your sense of value? Our next strategy is full of unexpected turns and insights. Lesson 3. Listen more and speak less. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation eagerly waiting for your turn to speak, rehearsing your response instead of truly listening to what the other person is saying? This scene is all too familiar in our fast-paced world, where the art of listening has taken a backseat to the urgency of being heard. It's a world where conversations often feel like competitions, and the one who speaks the loudest is perceived to hold the floor. The challenge at hand is the struggle between the desire to express ourselves and the patience to listen to others. In a society that celebrates extroversion and quick responses, the quiet power of listening is often overshadowed. We are conditioned to believe that our value in a conversation comes from the weight of our words, leading to a common internal battle, the fear of silence being mistaken for ignorance or indifference. There is a quote often attributed to Epictetus, which says, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This simple yet profound guidance encourages us to embrace the Stoic virtue of listening, a skill that not only allows us to truly understand others, but also to reflect on our own thoughts and beliefs. By prioritizing listening over speaking, we offer ourselves the opportunity to learn, grow, and connect on a deeper level. Embracing the practice of listening more than speaking transforms our interactions, leading to richer, more meaningful relationships. It's about valuing the perspectives of others as much as we value our own, creating a space where everyone feels heard and respected. So how can we implement this Stoic strategy in our daily lives to cultivate a more fulfilling and respected existence? Start by actively listening in your next conversation, fully present and engaged, and notice the difference it makes. Lesson 4. Always be yourself. Imagine you're at a crossroads in life, faced with the choice of following the crowd or carving out your own path. It's like standing at the edge of a forest. The well-trodden path is clear and inviting, but something within you is drawn to the unmarked trail, the one that promises an adventure unique to you. The dilemma here is as old as time: conformity versus authenticity. It's the internal tug-of-war between fitting in and standing out, between silencing your voice to appease others and speaking your truth. We've all felt that pressure to mold ourselves into what we think the world wants us to be, often at the expense of our true selves. It's a battle between the comfort of acceptance and the fear of rejection. As the Stoic philosopher Lucius Annius Seneca said, "If you wish to be loved, love." This simple yet profound statement cuts to the heart of our struggle. It suggests that the key to being valued and appreciated is not in changing ourselves to fit into the world, but in offering our authentic selves to it. By being true to ourselves, we attract the kind of attention and respect that is rooted in genuine connection and mutual respect. So how can we start letting others help us in a way that enhances our sense of value and community? Begin by acknowledging your limits and seeing the act of seeking help as a step toward collective strength and wisdom. Think about this. When was the last time you allowed yourself to lean on someone else? How can you practice this Stoic principle in your daily life to cultivate a more fulfilling and interconnected existence? Let's explore this further and see how it ties into the broader framework of Stoic wisdom. Lesson 6. Be grateful. Picture this. You're caught in the whirlwind of daily life, bombarded by tasks, responsibilities, and endless to-do lists. It's like being a hamster on a wheel, running furiously yet feeling like you're getting nowhere. In the midst of this chaos, it's easy to overlook the simple, everyday moments of joy and the blessings that surround us. The struggle here is real. It's the constant push to achieve more, be more, and do more, often at the expense of appreciating what we already have. This relentless pursuit creates a gap between our current state and our perceived state of happiness, leading to a cycle of discontent and unfulfilled desires. Enter the Stoic practice of gratitude. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, often reflected on his blessings amidst the pressures of ruling an empire. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This powerful reminder shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the positives in our lives, we cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. This not only enhances our sense of well-being, but also strengthens our resilience in the face of adversity. So how can we integrate gratitude into our daily routine to enrich our lives and elevate our sense of value? Start with small, intentional acts of appreciation. Whether it's keeping a gratitude journal, expressing thanks to someone, or simply pausing to savor a beautiful moment. Reflect on this. What are 3 things you're grateful for today? How can this practice of gratitude transform your perspective and deepen your sense of fulfillment? Let's delve into this practice and see how it can be a cornerstone of our Stoic journey. Lesson 7. Practice gratitude. Ever found yourself caught in a whirlwind of negativity, focusing on what's lacking rather than what's abundant? It's like standing in a lush garden, fixating on the weeds instead of appreciating the vibrant flowers all around you. This scenario isn't just familiar, it's a reality for many, leaving us feeling discontented, unappreciated, and sometimes bitter. The core challenge here is the struggle between scarcity and abundance, the conflict between what we desire and what we already have. It's the belief that happiness lies in acquiring more rather than appreciating what we've already been given. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This quote cuts to the heart of our dilemma, reminding us that true happiness and fulfillment come from cultivating a mindset of gratitude. Embracing this Stoic principle means understanding that gratitude isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a transformative practice. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from discontent to contentment. This shift in perspective isn't just about positivity, it's about cultivating resilience and inner peace. So, how can we start practicing gratitude in a way that deepens our sense of value and fulfillment? Reflect on this and consider one small act of gratitude you can incorporate into your daily routine. Curious about how this practice of gratitude can lead to a more fulfilling and respected existence? Our next strategy is full of unexpected turns and insights. Lesson 8. Embrace failure. Ever faced a setback that felt like the end of the road, leaving you questioning your worth and capabilities? It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, with failure looming large and the ground beneath your feet feeling unstable. This scenario isn't just familiar, it's a reality for many, leaving us feeling defeated, discouraged, and sometimes paralyzed by fear. The core challenge here is the struggle between success and failure, the belief that our value lies in our achievements rather than our resilience. It's the fear of falling short, of not measuring up to our own or others' expectations. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote cuts to the heart of our dilemma, reminding us that failure isn't the end of the road but a stepping stone on the path to growth and self-discovery. Embracing this Stoic principle means understanding that failure isn't something to be feared, but an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. This shift in perspective isn't just about resilience, it's about embracing the inherent imperfections of life and using them to propel us forward. So, how can we start embracing failure in a way that strengthens our sense of value and self-worth? Reflect on this and consider one small step you can take today to reframe failure as a teacher rather than a deterrent. Curious about how this practice of embracing failure can lead to a more fulfilling and respected existence? Our next strategy is full of unexpected turns and insights. Lesson 9. Live with purpose. Ever felt adrift in a sea of uncertainty, lacking a clear sense of direction or purpose? It's like sailing without a compass, with no destination in sight, and the waves of life pushing you in different directions. This scenario isn't just familiar, it's a reality for many, leaving us feeling lost, disconnected, and sometimes hopeless. The core challenge here is the struggle between meaning and emptiness, the search for purpose and fulfillment in a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable. It's the belief that our value lies in what we do rather than who we are, in achievements rather than character. As the Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium once said, "Well-being is attained by little and little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself." This quote captures the essence of our dilemma, reminding us that true well-being and fulfillment come from living with purpose. Embracing this Stoic principle means understanding that purpose isn't something we find externally, but something we cultivate internally. By aligning our actions with our values and passions, we create a sense of direction and meaning that transcends external circumstances. This shift in perspective isn't just about clarity, it's about living authentically and intentionally, regardless of the challenges we face. So how can we start living with purpose in a way that enriches our sense of value and fulfillment? Reflect on this and consider one small step you can take today to align your actions with your values and passions. Curious about how this practice of living with purpose can lead to a more fulfilling and respected existence. Our final reflection is full of unexpected turns and insights. To conclude, imagine waking up each day with a deep sense of purpose and value, knowing that your actions and choices are aligned with your true self. It's like standing on a mountaintop, with a clear view of the path you've traveled and the journey still ahead. This vision isn't just a dream. It's a possibility within your reach, waiting to be embraced. By incorporating these 9 Stoic strategies into your daily life, you not only elevate your sense of value and self-worth, but also inspire others to do the same. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical guide to living a life of meaning, resilience, and inner peace. Lesson 10. Practice self-reflection. Imagine taking a moment each day to pause, look inward, and examine your thoughts, actions, and intentions. It's like having a mirror that reflects not just your external appearance, but the essence of who you are and who you aspire to be. This practice of self-reflection isn't just introspection. It's a transformative tool for cultivating self-awareness and personal growth. The core challenge here is the struggle between busyness and mindfulness, the belief that constant action leads to progress, versus the wisdom that true growth comes from thoughtful reflection. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This quote underscores the importance of self-knowledge as the foundation for personal development. Embracing this Stoic principle means dedicating time each day to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By understanding yourself more deeply, you gain clarity on your values, strengths, and areas for improvement. This shift in perspective isn't just about insight. It's about fostering a deeper connection with yourself and living in alignment with your true nature. So how can you start practicing self-reflection in a way that enhances your sense of value and self-worth? Consider integrating moments of quiet contemplation into your daily routine, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a walk in nature. Reflect on this and consider one small step you can take today to deepen your self-awareness and cultivate a more fulfilling and respected existence. Lesson 11. Cultivate resilience in adversity. Ever faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable, testing your resolve and shaking your sense of worth? It's like standing in the eye of a storm, with winds of uncertainty and adversity threatening to knock you off balance. This scenario isn't just familiar, it's an inevitable part of life, leaving us feeling vulnerable, overwhelmed, and sometimes defeated. The core challenge here is the struggle between resilience and despair, the belief that our worth is defined by our ability to overcome obstacles rather than succumb to them. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Fire is the test of gold, adversity of strong men." This quote encapsulates the Stoic view that challenges and setbacks are not merely obstacles, but opportunities for growth and character development. Embracing this Stoic principle means reframing adversity as a teacher, a catalyst for resilience, strength, and inner fortitude. This shift in perspective isn't just about survival. It's about thriving in the face of adversity and emerging stronger than before. So, how can you cultivate resilience in adversity in a way that enhances your sense of value and self-worth? Reflect on past challenges you've overcome and the lessons they taught you. Consider how you can apply those lessons to current or future challenges, approaching them with courage, determination, and a steadfast belief in your ability to endure. By embracing resilience as a core Stoic virtue, you not only navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience, but also inspire others to do the same. Remember, your worth isn't measured by the absence of challenges, but by your resilience in overcoming them. Reflect on these strategies and consider how you can integrate them into your daily life to cultivate a deeper sense of value, resilience, and fulfillment. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom and practical guidance for navigating life's complexities with integrity, purpose, and inner peace. Sure, here are 3 more passages based on Stoic principles that can enrich your understanding and practice. Lesson 12. Embrace the power of gratitude. Imagine starting each day with a sense of gratitude, acknowledging the blessings and opportunities that surround you. It's like opening a window to let in the warmth of appreciation, even amidst life's challenges. This practice of gratitude isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's a transformative mindset that shapes how we perceive the world and our place in it. The core challenge here is the struggle between scarcity and abundance, the belief that our worth is defined by what we lack versus the wisdom that true fulfillment comes from recognizing and cherishing what we have. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This quote encapsulates the Stoic view that gratitude is not just a virtue, but a pathway to inner peace and contentment. Embracing this Stoic principle means cultivating a daily practice of gratitude, whether through journaling, mindfulness exercises, or simply pausing to appreciate moments of beauty and connection. By nurturing an attitude of gratitude, you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering a deeper sense of value and appreciation for life's blessings. This shift in perspective isn't just about positivity. It's about resilience and strength, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and gratitude. So how can you start embracing the power of gratitude in a way that enhances your sense of value and self-worth? Consider starting each day with a gratitude practice, reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for. Notice how this simple ritual transforms your mindset and enriches your experience of each day. By cultivating gratitude as a core Stoic virtue, you not only enhance your own well-being, but also inspire others to embrace a mindset of abundance and appreciation. Reflect on this and consider one small step you can take today to deepen your practice of gratitude and cultivate a more fulfilling and respected existence. Lesson 13. Foster meaningful connections. Ever experience the power of a genuine connection? A conversation that leaves you feeling understood, valued, and uplifted. It's like finding a shared heartbeat amidst the noise of everyday life, forging bonds that enrich both parties. This scenario isn't just heartwarming, it's essential for cultivating a sense of belonging and mutual respect. The core challenge here is the struggle between isolation and connection, the belief that our worth is defined by independence versus the wisdom that true fulfillment comes from meaningful relationships. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We are social beings. We are meant to live together, to work together, and to help one another." This quote underscores the Stoic view that human connection is not just a luxury, but a fundamental need for emotional well-being and personal growth. Embracing this Stoic principle means prioritizing relationships that nourish your soul, whether with family, friends, or community. By fostering meaningful connections, you create a support network that celebrates your strengths, encourages your growth, and shares in your joys and challenges.